All right. Let us continue where we last left off. We're like in the middle of doing the Dawn Guard DLC in Skyrim. Hey, what's going on, Silent? Oh, yes, I'm here. I gotta fight the... What they call them again? The Seekers, I think? Hey, what's going on? Ian. Welcome back, sir.
We're doing well, but 2 of the spires remain intact.
Oh, spires.
Be careful, and keep my...
That's why I gotta go beat up. Okay, there's one over here. Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's good. I just started streaming just now, so you didn't miss anything. As you know, I'm in the soul. Where am I at?
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
Soul place. Soul Karen. Yes. I'm in the Soul Karen. I go beat up some keepers. I beat one of them up. Now I gotta beat the other 2 up, and then I can get out of here. Is there anything relevant in this area other than just doing the storyline? Because I see there's other missions out here, but I'm like, are those other missions in here worth it? Soul harvested? I have soul? Alright. There's a couple of Easter eggs. By the way, there are 3 spell books around here. Oh yeah, this summons. Oh, okay. Well, I'll try to keep a lookout for it, but I'm gonna focus on just simply just getting out of here. But I think depending on what would be my my build. Like if I was like a mage, then I could see it worth it getting those spells, because you know I'm just all about the getting in your face and doing the swinging. That's what my character's about. So. In other words, I'm about that big bump life. All right. Am I here? Oh yes, I'm here. Okay, where am I? Oh no, I got this one already. So where's the other one at? Over there is where the mother is at. Yeah, I got the feeling that he had some type of special importance, but I couldn't figure out. I didn't know where it was from, because they went out of their way to put him in here. Okay, there's a giant soul gem up there. Does that have any relevance? Because I knew there was a battle here that I did before this morning, I should say, and nothing came out of it. There's a secret reward here. A secret boss here. Yeah, I don't know where that skull is at. I didn't even trigger I didn't trigger that request yet. Okay, so her mom is there where the Twin Peaks are at. And oh, there it is right there. You can get an undead horsey here. Yeah, that's definitely a needle in a haystack. A needle in a haystack mission. Oh wait, I'm here. Wait, was I not just here just now? Because I remember he was sitting right here. Oh, I did a U-turn. I think I did a giant U-turn just now. Okay, so we were approaching a perimeter here, so that means I can't go no further that way. Maybe he's over here. Going here. And once again, it's super dark. Oh. Okay, can't do this yet. From here, you should go northeast. All right, let's check the map. All right. This is how much we covered. That's the Reaper's lair. You said northeast. All right, so let's go this way. You're doing fine, silent player. I can understand you loud and clear. Alright, so this is at the edge. Alright, so I'll just follow the perimeter. For now. There's the skull. Right, now go straight forward to the chapel with the 4 skeleton mages.
Where'd you come from?
Alright, so I have a skull. Now I gotta find that guy. Oh, there was 4 of them. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that. Okay, so I'm here, and if memory serves me right, he should be near the chapel. Oh, this is all right. So where's this at? All right, so Serena's mother is here on the northeast. So we're gonna call this northeast.
Fuck this racist trolls, and I'm just saying hi cuz I gotta go.
What's going on, Josky? All right, so we're gonna go straight from here. Yeah, that was a bit of a have a good stream, my guy. All right, man. Thank you. I mean, so far since I made the TTS more expensive, I haven't run into any issues. People coming in saying a bunch of nonsense, but I do have to fix my camera because I gotta take the low light compensation off. That way, I can be seen in 60 frames. There we go. Much better. All right. Go back to the place where you get the skull. The owner will be there. Oh. Because I was trying to go back to where I was before when you first get in, because that's where I first saw him. Right, so the chapel's there. I gotta cut this way. How does this thing look, by the way? Oof, that's interesting.
Where'd you come from?
Soul embers. Something's behind us. Oh. Alright, so this is the chapel was, and I think we were over here towards the perimeter. That's where the skull head was. So let's see if he's over there. Right.
Only those who have suffered can find the light within the shadows.
Alright, so that's the chapel. We were over there. Okay.
Where'd you
So we reached the area where the skull was. So now we're going to piggyback to the east from the skull's location. This is east, and the wall is here, so I can't go past that way. You might be south from here, like This direction. I think he's somewhere over here. So I'll head in that direction.
Where'd you come from? Who's there?
Yep, definitely not from my direction. Oh, okay, so there's the skull's location here. So east is literally that way, but is that him?
Arvak!
There he
You
is.
saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched place. But I'm sure he'd be much happier someplace sunnier. Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
Oh, he's gone. All right. Well, this makes traversing that much more effective. Now we gotta find the what you call it, the keepers. Wait, was this the horse you were referring to from the Dark Brotherhood quest, or this is a different horse? Wait, what? Oh, two different horses, okay. Oh, okay. Now we're cooking with gas. But even a ghostly dragon can run out of stamina. Good to know. A ghostly horse can run out of stamina.
Who's there?
Want my advice? Never welch on a ball with your masters.
What the?
They don't take it very well.
Wait, so if you get off the horse, it KOs? I have to redo it again? That's whack. I think we got the foot. That's a very funny sound. Oh, okay. I will hope not. But that'd be false advertisement if that's the case. You gotta go. Oh my god, it's so hard to steer this thing and attack at the same time.
Where'd you come from?
Imagine that you're running away from a mighty dragon on Arbok. 10% of your HP remains, and suddenly Arbok just disappears. That'd suck. That'd a big suck. Is something hitting me? Oh, yes, it something is.
That'll teach you. Where'd you come from?
So this is practically a built-in maze.
Where'd you come from?
I have my own business instead of your dragon racing lizard. Said it before it's going. He does kind of look like a dragon horse. So close enough. Oh, barrier. And he about that life too. Just it's a portal. What? Oh. Oh, that was a teleport.
Get back here.
was easy.
That was the most easiest battles. I had to just push him off the ledge.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
I don't think I could be doing this alone.
The Elder Scroll is just a bit further. Follow me
Can't
and
believe
stay
we found my
close.
mother alive.
Keep your eyes open for Durnevere.
Yeah, those eyes are very hard sell.
I can't believe we found my mother alive.
I mean, like what you like. Oh, so that she landed right around the hole. Basically.
But I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon. Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears they are mistaken. Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears they were mistaken. Unless the soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scaly hide. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form while he reconstitutes himself. Minutes, hours, years, I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll and you can be on your way. Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, if there's anything I can do before you depart, you must let me know. So my daughter applied some of the lessons I taught her about necromancy, did she? Don't worry. I think I can help you. Your soul essence was trapped inside a gem. When you and Serana entered the Soul Cave, it was given to the Ideal Masters as payment. You simply need to retrieve the gem. The moment you touch it, your soul essence will be restored. There's an offering altar not terribly far from here. I'm willing to bet that the gem you're looking for is there. Is there anything else? Could be your last chance. I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition. As much as it pains me to send you and Serana back alone, I can't take the risk. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter
Yeah, it
what
does
he
look kind of
promises,
nice.
He'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me he'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value I have left. Did you have anything to ask before you depart? Farewell. Remember, even if I could, it would only serve to hinder your efforts. Harkon would likely sense my return to Tamriel. The last thing you need right now is a trail for him to follow. Like Serana, I am a daughter of Cold Harbor, a vampire offspring of Molag Bal. My presence in Tamriel would simply double the risk that Harkon could complete the prophecy. The only way I'd even consider returning to Tamriel was if Harkon were not only to fail, but to be destroyed. You must understand, he's no longer the man I married all that time ago. He's obsessed, insane. Everyone around him fears him as they would a rabid dog. For all of this to end, he must die.
So, Silent Play, are you basically saying that you can fix her? You can fix her? Alright, let's get out of here.
Remember,
Good point.
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin. Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death. I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rendered the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Quanarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue. Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quanarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you. For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the Ideal Masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there. I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more. I will place my name with you, and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum. Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quanarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right. In my language, the Quanarin is the Vanquisher, the one who has bested a fellow Dova in battle. Even in the Soul Cairn, the defeat of the World Eater has reached my ears, Dovahkiin. You may not be Dova, but the defeat of Alduin earns you the right of title. There was a time when I called Tamriel my home, but those days have long since passed. The Dova roamed the skies, vying for their small slices of territory that
I could just use
resulted in
Arbok moving
immense
forward.
and ultimately fatal battles. I was, but unlike some of my brethren, I sought solutions outside the norm in order to maintain my superiority. I began to explore what the Dova call Elok Dylan, the ancient forbidden art that you call necromancy. The Ideal Masters assured me that my powers would be unmatched, that I could raise legions of the undead. In return, I was to serve them as a keeper until the death of the one who calls herself Valerica. I discovered too late that the Ideal Masters favor deception over honor, and had no intention of releasing me from my binding. They had control of my mind, but fortunately they couldn't possess my soul. Free? No. I have been here too long, Quanarin. The Soul Cairn has become a part of what I am. I can never fully call Tamriel my home again, or I would surely perish. I only hope that you will allow me the precious moments of time there, through your call.
I'm glad we found the scroll, but I wish you could come with us. The sooner we... I'm glad we found the scroll. I'm glad we found the scroll, but I wish you could come...
Now you have your own personalized horse and dragon.
Must be
Oh, you can
gone
go.
now. Oh, what is it? I can't say it surprises me. I kind of figured we were heading for this someday. I just didn't know when. If. I've been assuming that's where all this is going. I've been trying to make my peace with it. Come on, we can talk about this another time.
Or you can't do both at the same time. Oh, I could have put money into this. I could have had better deals. I forgot about that.
What now?
Oh, really? But could your companion use the horse too?
Hi.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Malcolm? Right now, we just got out of the Soul Karen, but now we're trying to get out of here. Oh wait! I could have went back there and just damn pushed the crap out of her. You can go back out that way. It's pointless, but it's funny. It's weird, and you can't without mods. Figures. Yeah, I just realized you could use the fast travel from the balcony. Hey, Mr. Malcolm, what's going on, man? How you been? How's your day? How's your post-Thanksgiving?
I trust your journey was successful. I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter. It's my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation required. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Now I am paying for it. Blind? Yes, I'm afraid so. No, it will have to run its course, and there's always the chance I may never recover. No, there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's bow? I can't guarantee you'd be free from harm. Becoming blind could be the least of your worries. Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek. It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract ancestor moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls. In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you. From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy. Sadly, yes. It is the inevitable fate we agree to pursue when reading the Elder Scrolls. It generally does not occur until a moth priest is in his latter years. But in my case, I simply was not preparing myself properly. Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book.
Gathering the bark.
There
Oh,
is
this
quite
guy's
a bit
funny.
of ritual and concentration required.
It's good.
It can take
Silent player got
months,
jokes.
or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover. Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover. Well, as I'm sure you figured out by now, it's no mere coincidence that we're named Moth Priests. The voice of the Ancestor Moth has always been an integral part of reading the Elder Scrolls. Oh, the moths don't literally read the scrolls, but they maintain a connection to ancient magic that allows the Moth Priests to decipher them. If you listen closely when you find the glade, you should be able to hear their song, their soft, harmonious trilling. It's through this ancestral chorus that the moths tap into a form of primal augur and become a conduit for deciphering the scrolls. By having the ancestor moths close to the moth priest,
heard enough.
they can utilize the conduit and share the...
So the question is, do I need Serena for this, or I can go back to Team Rush Hour?
Do you need something? All right, I'll meet you at the glade.
Good luck. I hope you find the answers you seek.
Alrighty, let's go get the homie. It should be by Riften. Wait a minute, let me see something, because if she's there when I show up, then I can't get him. I got jumped. Walking from Riften to Dawnstar. He's not here. Try this again. Yeah, I won't get jumped like the last time. This caravan is not here. It will be right here. Warrior?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Mm-hmm. Not here.
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Until next time.
The caravans usually reside outside of the holds, right?
Trouble?
Gotta go because it's too late. Oh, yes, I forgot. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning over there. All right, Silent. Thank you for tuning in, man. As always, it's been a pleasure. Catch you next time. Of course, man. Do what you must. You get your rest, man. Dude, I'm still tired myself. And I gotta go to work tonight. So I know that feeling. All right, man. Take care. That's an elder dragon.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since you've had to do banditry.
You lost?
With the Empire's help, Winterhold will be back on its feet in no... There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title, mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane. Good luck to you. Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Winterhold. I grant you this weapon from the armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify the guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now. Aye.
Hold on, Gagan.
Move on, friend. I have nothing to sell today. I am
Another fight.
takes care of that. The sands are cold. Then lead on, friend. Khajiit guards your back. I will shoulder some of your burden. Catch. It will follow. So many. Take a look. May your road lead you to warm sands.
As I say, you are a machine. It's not being a machine, it's about building consistency, my friend. Which is the key cornerstone of any good streamer, is being consistent. And that's what I'm working towards too. On another note, how you doing, Neon? I won't be playing that as long as I did, though, because I have to work tonight. It's still here.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Got some good pieces out here if you look. The finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I'm all good, my dude. Me and the wife were just finished playing Lego Star Wars. It was fun. Lego Star Wars? What's that about? Let me see how the Dawnguard fit looks. Oh, you don't have a helm. I'm just gonna boost this.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Got some good... the finest weapons and armor. All right then. Have you met my father? Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I help my father in more ways than people realize. You think all the counsel my father provides the Jarl is his alone? Huh. Let's just say I advise the advisor, and leave it at that.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what a...
What do you need, my Thane?
Hey, Shy, how you doing? Right now we're just doing some inventory management of Skyrim, of course. And then from there, I'm going to continue. I'm going to do, I got to find the Moth Priest. Well, no, I found them already. I have to do the mission where I learn how to read scrolls. Oh, no. This doesn't. God dang it. Now I have to do this all over again. What time is it with you? It's 8 o'clock in the evening where I'm at. What time is it over there where you guys are at? Yeah, I work night shift, yeah. Well, my shift doesn't start till 11:15. It's 1 a.m. here. Respect as nights can be tough, especially in care work. Yeah, they can be, but fortunately for me, the area that I work in sometimes is super chill. Like majority of the year. I would say like 80% of the year is super chill. So it's not like I'm in active combat mode every time I go to work. So it's a good thing. I will say honestly, the most hardest part of my job is keeping my eyes open. That's literally the hardest part, I would say. All right, leaned out. Okay. And not only that, the other hard part is having your sleep schedule readjusted again. Because once you're off a couple of days, your body naturally resets to your body has a tendency to reset a circadian rhythm. So part of the job is making sure your circadian rhythm is intact. My body, I'll tell you this, I've drinking coffee for so long, the effects of caffeine is like very light. Where its impact on keeping me alert and awake is it's minimal at best. Like the best way for me to get the most out of caffeine is I have to already have slept, woken up, then drink the caffeine, as opposed to using caffeine to keep myself alert. Because what I've learned over the years is that caffeine's ability to keep you up is limited because it can't, unless you have a caffeine sensitivity, that's a different story. But if you don't have a caffeine sensitivity, your body's ability to outproduce the signal of, I think it's melatonin. I'm sorry, melatonin. Your body's ability to produce melatonin will always be over the amount of caffeine that's in your system. So that ratio will always skew over to the melatonin side, and eventually you'll still get sleepy again, even if you had a coffee. At least that's been my experience. So, or another way of putting it, caffeine could only buffer my need to sleep for so much. I'll probably get like an extra hour or two max before I really need to go to sleep. Like there's times where I have a cup of coffee and like maybe less than 2 hours later, I'm going to sleep as if I didn't have coffee. So. And not only that, I have to be mindful because my tolerance for caffeine to a certain amount is pretty solid. In other words, if I drink past a certain threshold of coffee, I'll get the jitters, in which it defeats the whole purpose. And I don't like that feeling. So worst case scenario, I'll just sneak in a few. I could sneak in some Z's if I can. All right, I gotta get up here. And I can't do it that way. But other than that, how has your guys' day been so far? Neon was telling me you guys were playing legal Star Wars. What's that about? I used to do night shift in a care home and found the hours between 4 and 5 a.m. always the hardest. Yeah. Honestly, for me, heard that. Honestly, for me, the hardest hours is between 2 to 4. That's if I'm not sleepy, but I would say majority of the time I'm up all night. So. Wow, miss. Watch your top 5 streamer tips. Great video. Love the positivity and promoting of others. Yes. because I'm still a beginner streamer myself, but the only difference between myself and someone else who's just starting is having that proper mindset to approach streaming. Because for me, for the longest time, I've been a consumer of streaming for a very long time. Well, let me not over exaggerate. I will say for about 12 years, I've been like a consumer of someone else's stream. And it wasn't until the last 3 years I started to go on the other side of the fence and start doing my own stream. It's like I had to get over imposter syndrome, where it feels like you're not qualified to do this because you're so used to seeing someone else doing well in this space, especially with their streaming numbers, income potential, etc. All that, depending on your, I guess you could say, your mental framework, can affect you, where you start basically comparing yourself to other people. And if you don't have what they have, then you're automatically losing. So that mentality, I had to get out of that because it was holding me back. If anything, that was the mentality that was holding me back for so long. Because if I didn't know what I knew now, I would have streamed a long time ago. But I had to go through to get where I'm at now. And truth be told, this whole streaming experience for me, it feels like something I've definitely could have done a long time ago, but I actually enjoy it. I enjoy it, actually meeting up with new people, obviously playing the games, of course, and also the back end of streaming, which is editing your videos. So all the videos you see of me on my YouTube, I did all that. I don't have let me be honest. I have one video that I hired someone else to edit for me, but everything else has been all me. And that's another thing I also like the editing portion, because having to fit in what I want and also being able to curate it in a way that's reflective of myself, my personality, humor, that type of thing. And also being able to leverage all my consumption of popular culture over the years and use it to my advantage. It's fun. Like coming up with the ideas to use certain sound clips and stuff, that's really fun. Or editing certain things a certain way. It's a fun experience. So not only do I like the back end of streaming where you make your own content, but actually doing it live as well. Hey, what's going on, Siad? Glad you're here, man. From what you explained to me about your setup, you have it dialed in, dude, and you're sharing that knowledge that you've acquired. Many would have hid that knowledge away in case that gave someone else an edge. We live in the internet age. There's no such thing as really. No, let me not say that. We live in the internet age, and if there's anything that you want to know and learn, it's literally at your fingertips or on your phone, or in this case, computer. But the biggest hurdle for me is simply just believing I could do it. That's the hardest part. The first initial period. No, there's two parts. First one, believe that you can do it. And second, being okay with your own speed of development. And what I mean by that is every person's journey has its own speed in which it gets to where it needs to go. Because you can have two people starting their streaming journey at the same exact time, and the pathways to their success will be fundamentally different. It won't be the same. Some will get further ahead than others. Some will take a little longer time. It's inevitable. But whichever you fall into, you, the person, have to be okay with that. And that's one of the hardest things I had to learn. I have to be okay and with the path I'm on and how quick it's going, and not be in conflict with that. So the first part of my journey is simply getting over the fact that I can actually do it and actually having been prepared with the setup and all that stuff and willing to invest into that. That was the first part. Now the second part is just being okay with the speed in which I'm going. But I will say this though, within the past, I think this year alone has been technically my best year streaming. And not only in terms of the numbers, in terms of people showing up, people investing into the stream with subs and all that stuff, and also building up my YouTube as well. This year alone is my best year so far. And so that gives me evidence, or this gives my brain evidence that, okay, you can do this. It's no longer I guess, pipe dream. Now it's all about just honing in on what you're good at in terms of your streaming experience, your content creation, your investment to technology, which you can afford. Just lock in on that, get better in that space, and over time you get to where you need to go. So, give you an example. I had some goals I wanted to hit for by December, but I didn't hit it. But from where I was earlier this year to where I am now, huge wins across the board. Even though I didn't necessarily hit the goal, which was to get my YouTube monetized by December, because December is in what 3 days, 2 days. But I have significant growth from the beginning of January, earlier this year, till now, and I'm happy. I'm happy with that, because before I would kind of feel some type of way that I didn't hit my goal. But I have to learn to not let that affect me and just focus on what you actually did, and then be okay with that, and then take that and then go forward with it. I actually love the editing. Oh yeah, you're definitely have the right approach and attitude. Yeah. So that's the point. That's the most important thing I was trying to express in the clip, was if you're starting out as a streamer, it doesn't matter what you want to stream. Whatever you wanted to do, those 5 points is the most important thing I can think of to help get your mind set to do this. So that was it. But I'm glad you guys got a good value out of it. So mission accomplished on my end. All right, what was I doing again? Oh yeah, I gotta go get up here. And also, another good sign that this type of streaming endeavor is for you, if the first thing you wake up and the first thing you do when you wake up, you start thinking about your whole streaming experience and how you want to make it better. And that's the state I'm in now. So every day I'm trying to figure out, okay, what can I stream? How can I do things differently? And also, what could I extract out of the content? Which, by the way, let me clip this part here so I can go back and turn what I just said earlier into another encouragement clip from the stream. I have to shoot, but massive thanks for your sound words, and I hope you have a great shift. I also hope more people find your channel and hit that subscribe button. I hope so too, Shire. I hope so too. And yes, you guys have a good day as well. Or good night, I should say. Good night as well. Oh, what is this? Oh, bandits. Right. That done. I think I'm gonna approach the cave. I think after I do this cave mission here, I'm gonna stop here because I gotta get ready to go to work. Take care, Neon. And look forward to seeing you next time. Yeah, man, I'm still not that here. All right, getting somewhere. Okay, well, can't go that way. Maybe it's this way. It is this way. All right, made it. All right, let's see what we got going on in here.
Khajiit got your back.
Oh,
This must be the place. Oh, what is it?
Snow Team Rush Hour.
Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexian and I are gonna have some words when we get back.
So I think we're here to collect moths. Oh, I remember this
Wow.
place.
Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries. I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful. Got the knife. Now all we need to do is track down one of those casualties. Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would. Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer.
I need 2 more.
You okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow. Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow. I never trusted those damn scrolls. Who knows what those things could have done to you? Just look at Dexian. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it? Then it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall cave? Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down. Not much. If you read any history, it shows up from time to time, but it's a hard thing to track. As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would be a new one. Ariel is one of the elven gods. He's with the rest of them in Aetherius. The way I've heard it, the sun represents the connection from our world to theirs. Supposedly, the bow draws its energy from the sun itself, which is why it shows up in that prophecy. Where'd you come from?
Well, that's that.
This must be the plane.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
I gotta do that all over again. Why does it just automatically quick save once you complete a mission?
Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a waste of this place. No one's been here in centuries. Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would. Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. Unless I'm seeing things, they're starting to glimmer. Let's head back up there and see if we can read the scrolls. you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow. Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow. I never trusted those damn scrolls. Who knows what those things could have done to you? Just look at Dexian. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it? Then it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall cave? Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down. Not much. As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would be weird. Where'd you come
Alright, I'm gonna have to go beast mode.
Nervous? Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow. I never trusted those damn scrolls. Who knows what those things could have done to you? Just look at Dexian. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it? Then it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall cave? Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down. Who's there?
Wait, I think I messed up.
did you come from?
All right, come on, dragon. Where you at? It left. All right, I'm gonna stop here. Yeah. Go work soon. I don't want to get caught up in this, but thank you all for tuning in. If you're new on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. And if you're on Twitch, hit that follow button along with notifications so you know when I get on. All right, I shall continue this tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.